My name is Dominic, and this is Science with Dominic. Today we will be discussing cell signaling. Cell signaling is an important part of cell communication, as cells need to communicate with each other in a unique way to carry out specific functions. In this video, we will review three main concepts: receptors and ligands, the three main steps of cell signaling, and types of intercellular signaling. To begin, let's start with receptors. Receptors are protein molecules in the target cell that signaling molecules bind to. You can find receptors on the surface of the cell membrane. When a signaling molecule, also known as a ligand, binds to a receptor, a few different things can happen. Before going over that, I think it's best to discuss what a ligand actually is. A ligand is a signaling molecule that binds to a receptor and changes cell behavior and structure. Some examples of ligand molecules are estrogen, lipids, and insulin. There are three major steps in the cell signaling sequence. These steps include reception, transduction, and response. As I said before, in the reception stage, a ligand binds to the receptor. Second is transduction. In this stage, the receptor becomes activated by binding with the ligand. When this binding occurs, the receptor can change shape. In some instances, a process called signal transduction pathway occurs in which a ligand binding to a receptor triggers events inside of the cell. Through transduction, the original signal is amplified. The third step is the response. An example of a response will be gene expression. The two types of cell signaling are intercellular signaling, communication between cells, and intracellular signaling, communication within the cell. When considering intercellular signaling, the distance between the cells is an important factor. To begin with, some cells communicate through direct contact and can even connect through gap junctions. Gap junctions allow for ions and small molecules to pass between the cells. This type of signaling is called juxtacrine signaling. Another example of intercellular signaling is paracrine signaling. Cells in paracrine signaling are close but not connected, which is why this is also called local signaling. Ligands don't have to travel far in this process. When it comes to long-distance signaling, endocrine signaling is important to know. In this process, hormones, which are the signaling molecules, can be carried through the bloodstream after being released by endocrine cells and received in other parts of the body. Finally, in autocrine signaling, a cell can actually signal itself. This occurs as a cell releases a molecule that binds to its own receptors. Well, that was a quick introduction to cell signaling. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be posting more biology and science-related videos soon.